right, welcome everyone. I'm so excited to have you all here today. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning in from around the world. My name is Rebecca Robinson. I'm a lifestyle advisor with Opulence Global out of Ottawa, Canada, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the call this evening and to be able to introduce you to some of our amazing products, training tools. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be hearing about tonight, but I just want to say quickly, for the first time that I got introduced, or when I got introduced to Opulence Global, was almost 17 years ago. It will be 17 years in August. And I have to say that through time, there have been different reasons why I got attracted to Opulence, why I stayed, why I continued. But there is one word I can definitely use that has been a running theme through that 17 years, and that is the word freedom. And tonight you're going to hear about some reasons why that theme kind of interweaves through our products and our business and our Opulence Nation community. We are going to get trained by our very own Senior Vice President, Sanaz Human. So Sanaz, in her late 20s, I know you're going to think this is weird when you see her because she looks like she's in her late 20s, but in her late 20s, she made a pivotal decision to venture into direct sales industry. So with her strong work ethic, her determination, her unparalleled skills, she rose to become a top producer in our company and quickly gaining recognition for her exceptional performance. Her influence, her impact in the direct sales and marketing field have earned her widespread recognition. She was honored as the Luxury Designer of the Year by Viva International and celebrated in the esteemed Oprah Winfrey magazine, and much, much more. At Opulence Global, Sanaz oversees distribution, manufacturing, international negotiations, and all global operations. Her ability to inspire others in the health, beauty, and fashion sectors is really nothing short of remarkable. Sanaz takes pride in mentoring entrepreneurs. Her visionary approach and mentorship have empowered countless individuals to achieve their own success stories, many of whom are actually on this call tonight. As a trailblazer in the industry, Sanaz continues to set new benchmarks and inspires others to strive for greatness. Her unwavering dedication, unmatched talents, and relentless pursuit of excellence make her a true icon in the world of business and entrepreneurship. So without further ado, I don't know, she's still setting up, maybe going to pass the call over to her.
No, I'm good.
There she is.
How you doing? Thank you so much, first of all, for the incredible introduction. It seems like Ottawa's rocking. Last week we had Ottawa as our host. Today we have another superstar as our host, and I always love to see all of the amazing rising, team that is coming out and about. And let me tell you, you want to become QT, you want to become an amazing, what I call influencer into the space of opulence, because that is what it's all about. And for those of you that don't know, our business actually originated from Ottawa. So I always say Rebecca is like one of the OGs, like the original, not original gangsters, but she's like OG. She's one of the OGs of being original. And the Ottawa team is always rocking and thriving and, booming. And I know you got some big things up your sleeve for this year and next year to come. You got some big plans, and that's what it's all about. It's really about putting yourself on the line. It's about getting uncomfortable to get comfortable. I've become very uncomfortable with this whole renovation and this whole thing of multitasking. And I always said, Rebecca, I was like the octopus of the company. I had so many tentacles going kind of everywhere, from design to manufacturing to negotiations to development to creation. And as you know, I planned my wedding, 3 years ago, and I thought that was a huge project. And it was an undertaking that, our wedding really went viral. It became like this global spectrum. It kind of hit all across Middle East and Dubai, and everybody thought, oh my God, who is this like celebrity couple that got married? But I got to tell you guys, that was a piece of cake compared to what I'm doing with this new showroom. I know many of you have see me sort of MIA. I'm really usually a lot more on a hands-on deck, as they call it. I've really been MIA. I thought the construction was going to be done so long ago. And, you know, I got to tell you, when they truly say all the great things come to those who wait, it has been a process to get this renovation done. It has been every challenge, and the kitchen sink has been thrown at me, literally. And you know, it's been a journey. I feel like I've aged so much in this journey, but everyone says I became so much younger. And I got to tell you guys something really interesting about what has been happening to my immune system. I'm exhausted. I'm really working a lot of long hours, and I'm going to share with you. I usually don't share negativity or, you know, pity parties or whatever, and I'm not having a pity party, but usually I'm very like go. And I always say get uncomfortable to get comfortable. I always say, you know, find your motivation and you know, out of your comfort zone in order for you to grow. And I'm going to start the call off with that before I share some really cool stuff with you guys. In order, and this also you know, applies to Rebecca as well. In order for you to grow and in order for you to achieve greatness, you gotta at some points in your life, number one, hit rock bottom. And I don't know whether you've recently hit rock bottom. I don't know if you've never been there, but you're eventually going to get there because everybody gets there. And I hope to God it never happens to you, but everybody at one point and one state in their life hits rock bottom. And then they're sitting there going, what just happened? And they have no, you know, backup or provisions, or they ask why? Oh God. And of course, everyone says, God, why? You know, but I got to tell you all, as we just celebrated Easter, as we just celebrated Passover, as we just finished Ramadan, as we just finished all the holy season in every single, I would say, faith, religion, belief, love, whatever it is that you have. Everybody has got to go through hardship and learn what their new path is meant to be in order to appreciate the life that is meant for them. And one thing I can always tell you, which is a reflection of what I always go through during Easter and Passover and Ramadan and all of these seasons, it's a reflection of change. It's a reflection of never giving up when there is hardship. It's a reflection that all the hard things that we go through is about making us stronger and a big version of ourselves. I'll tell you something really interesting. I come from a very international background of friends. And during the month of Ramadan, you know, of course, all the Muslim brothers and sisters, they share all of their tribulations and the fasting. And I see it in my office, people fasting and, you know, praying and, you know, going through the hardship of fasting. Fasting is not an easy thing, let me tell you. And they go through it without drinking water, without having food, with watching people that are eating. And they got to endure that hardship, right? And it's that in bringing them closer to God. Then I went through a beautiful Passover party, and one of my friends was you know, invited me to their Passover dinner, and the explanation of the bread and the blessing of the wines and all, like, it just going through what they go through, it brought me to realize like every culture, every religion has their hardship, what they go through. We just went through Easter, you know, it's Good Friday, and then he rose on Sunday. It's all that hardship and the agony and the tears that we sometimes go through in life and in business. And then we realize why. And then when we achieve the success that we want, we say, okay, I needed to go through that to get to this part of my life. So I want to tell you all that what I'm going through right now in this beautiful showroom of yours that is absolutely spectacular. I've gone through so much hardship to try to figure it out, but we've done it. We're doing it. We're getting to almost the finishing phase, and we are getting to, you know, getting a lot of our containers shipped. So 2 of my containers left yesterday, which I'm so excited about. I'm a little bit nervous because they tell me with all these Trump tariffs, there is a possibility they will not arrive for my grand opening, which is really scary because most containers take about 30 to 40 days. They're saying now 70 to 80 days, which is really scary. But Hey, listen, you know what? We're gonna do what we gotta do. We're really, really excited to welcome all of you. We're really excited to finish this project. So, Rebecca, this grand opening has kicked my behind in like in ways you would not believe. I believe that I've aged, but I'm gonna now get to the point. So, divine. You know, as our immune systems go through a lot of highs and lows, and as our immune system goes through the lovely Canadian weather. By the way, in Canada, we live 4 seasons all in one day, just so you know. In the morning, it's super rainy and cold, and it's like -10. And then by lunchtime, it's like sunny and spring, and you want to wear your shorts or your summer dress and put your sunglasses on. And then by afternoon, it starts to rain again and gets really cold, and you're super confused, and you're like, I should have worn layers. And then in the evening time, it becomes winter again, and it's snowing, and you got snowflakes going all in one day. And so this is why I got this 4 season going on, because sometimes I don't dress appropriately when I'm going to walk my dog and I think it's summer, but then I walk outside and it's snowing and I get frostbite from the cold. So Divine and collagen and FOL have been my savior when it comes to taking them. And a lot of people have been telling me, Sanaz, you're looking much younger. And even my esthetician that does my facials, she knows my skin because my skin is under a microscope with her, right? So I went to her. She's like, "Are you cheating on me?" And I was like, "No, why?" She's like, "Your skin is changing. Your skin is rejuvenating. Your cell regeneration is improving. Your fine lines around the eyes and everything is improving. What is it that you are doing that you weren't doing before?" And I had to really think about it, because many of you have been saying, Sanaz, you're getting younger. Many of our customers have been saying they're getting younger, but they haven't changed anything other than divine. And here's what I can tell you. So I actually had a call with our scientific team today, and I wish, David was around, because God rest his soul, he was always on with these calls of discussion. And so one of the things that I wanted to share with all of you, that if you're not on divine, you need to be on it. So Fountain of Life, I remember when we first started, whether it was David that talked about it, whether it was Alan Ogden who talked about it, who's another one of our amazing science guys and science background. The cell regeneration is one of the most important things. Dr. Henry's talked about this, but the glutathione that's inside of divine really does divine intervention in your skin. And so what happens is that when you're using this glutathione in your skin, it gets rid of the fine lines and wrinkles. It makes your skin a lot more smooth. It regenerates the cells. It makes you look younger. It makes you feel younger. It allows for you to fight off disease a lot faster. If you're going through a respiratory issue, between the zinc, the pine bark, and the glutathione combined together, it works in a very, very powerful way to kind of combine together to attack back any virus trying to enter into your body. And I'm finding that one of the biggest pitfalls that majority of our customers are making is you're taking divine only when they feel like they're getting sick, where that is actually a mistake. You need to be on divine every single day, and you need to listen to your body. I saw Suzanne Robinson on the weekend when I was in Ottawa, and she was saying, for me, I find that if I take 3 capsules, it's too much for me. If I take 2 capsules, it's the right dosage for me. So you got to listen to your body. You got to feel your body out. You got to see what your body needs. You're going to need, your body better than any doctor. You know your body better than any other person. It's almost like the parents that know and understand their children better than anybody else. You know how much water you need in your diet. You know what kind of foods you need. You know what you're craving. And so what I can share with all of you is that the glutathione, which I always have called it the glue in your body, is really what you need in order for you to rebuild your immune system. So between the glutathione, the pine bark, and the zinc, and of course the vitamin C, the vitamin D, all these elements that are built into this powerful product, Divine, it will really, really help for you to look younger, feel younger, get rid of fine lines and wrinkles, and really regenerate your cells in the way that is needed. So one of the things that I always have done is I have always taken Divine with my workout. I actually take two capsules after my workout in the mornings. So after I eat, I usually have boiled eggs. I usually have, my meats. I have my turkey. I have my water. I have my juice. I have my coffee. And then once my stomach is full, I basically eat these together. And then when I get home after supper, I always have that as well. And I found also, since I've been on Divine, I actually had frozen shoulder for the longest time. I think I've shared that with many of you. And in using Divine, the post recovery of workouts is working really well. I love what John is writing. He says, I love 2 Divine before and after workouts, bike rides, and any other activities. Yeah, it is absolutely amazing, John. Like, it really does make an amazing difference. I know you do some rowing. I know you do boating. I know you're on the water a lot. So for those of you that are working out, for those of you that are really, really, putting pressure on your bodies, highly, highly recommend for all of you to really, really be on your Divine with your FOL. FOL really reduces down your inflammation. So it's that, revital of that inflammation that needs to be reduced. And then Divine works hand in hand with FOL. So Rahma writes, I'm taking my Divine daily 2 tablets, and it helps me to boost my immune system, and my body doesn't feel sick that often thanks to my Divine and Fountain of Life. Before this, I used to get sick with flu. I worked 14 days straight. Yeah, you know what? Me too. I don't know if you guys all know, for those of you that are new, by the way, if you have these testimonials, keep them coming, please. Tell me about how you take your Divine, how many FOL drops that you take. For all the brand new people, I would love for them to hear from you what you're doing. So our amazing host, Rebecca writes, FOL plus 3 Divine a day is what I've had. No sickness all winter, even being around a bunch of repeatedly sick people. I used to get sinus infections every winter. I was one of those. I used to be a smoker before, so I used to get a lot of bronchitis. I used to get pneumonia. I used to get, chest infections all the time. I have not been on antibiotics probably now 6 years from any chest infections or respiratories at all ever since I've been on FOL and Divine. And same thing, we went through winter. We had a bad winter here in Canada. It was super duper cold. Same thing. Bella Ballas, my darling Shauna writes, is John taking 2 in the AM and 2 in the PM? John, if you can clarify, I don't know what your dosage is. Normally, yes, but I do like taking it before and after a really nice active day. Yeah, of course. And if you are having an active day, highly recommend for you to do that as well. It will definitely make a big difference for you as well. Rebecca writes, I take a full dropper of FOL in the morning and then another one late in the afternoon and or in the evening. Daily more when I feel run down. And by the way, one of the other feedbacks I get is that some people feel super energetic when they take Divine at nighttime, and they were like, it just keeps me up. Me, I go right to sleep. So if you feel that, maybe it is a good idea for you to take it during breakfast or lunch, and then that will get you through the entire day as well. Cheryl Ann writes, I take 2 to 3 droppers of FOL a day, and sometimes with 3 Divine tablets. Yeah. By the way, the right dosage is 3 capsules for an adult. So if you are taking the 3 capsules, that is our recommended dose to get all of your zinc and to get all your supplements that you need in there. So if you're brand new and you're wondering how many capsules you need, the recommended dose is 3. But again, you have to listen to your body as well. If you feel like you need to take 2 in the morning, 2 at night, do that. If you feel like you want 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, 1 for dinner, you can do that as well. So there's no right or wrong. The most important thing is you got to take it with food. FOL, you can take on an empty stomach, but definitely collagen and Divine, we recommend with food because of the other mixtures that we do have inside the ingredients. Maria writes, I take 3 droppers and Divine daily. Yes, absolutely. I sleep great with FOL, 2 droppers per day or more. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Shauna writes, I take 60 drops of FOL and 3 Divine. I too have not been sick through this entire super duper cold winter. Yeah. Canada, we really, really had a very, very cold winter, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't reside here in Canada. And we really had to, beef up our immune system because with the cold, our cold literally, Canadian cold goes right through your bones. It's really, really, really cold. So, especially if you have animals that you have to walk, it's even colder because, they love going out, the pets. Me too, 3 to 5 droppers a day. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I actually take about 60 drops a day as well. I take full pipettes as I need. Another thing that I live on, for those of you that don't know, is Dream Lips. And this is one of my absolutely favorite products. Dream Lips is super duper hydrating. It's actually a hydrating lip product that we have, part of our FERI Flawless. And it's still available once it's gone. And once these are sold out, the last batch that we put out there, they will be gone for good. So make sure you stock up on them. My cat and dog are on FOL too, me as well. For those of you that don't know, you can actually give your FOL to your pets. I do actually have my dog on FOL. She is 13 years old, my dog, and when she started to develop arthritis, I started to give her FOL. It has made a massive difference in her. She jumps on top of beds like you would not believe now. And 13 going on 3, she is so full of energy, and I, give thanks so much to FOL. My brother's cat was got diabetes and actually became crippled, so couldn't walk anymore. And ever since he's been on FOL, he's back to A-OK. He's walking, and he's old. He's 16. So he's an older cat, but all the pets in our family are doing extremely well because of FOL. And I love that. So it's not only for humans, pets can take it as well. I know many people give it to their horses as well. We got some amazing farms that are using the FOL for their horses. And I've also seen the coat hair of my dog making a huge improvement as well. Rahma, by the way, for those of you that don't know, is a nurse. She's a registered nurse. She writes, the days that I work 16 hours as a nurse and my body feels tired from walking around. First of all, God bless you. Thank you for everything that you do. It's tough being a nurse, being around a lot of sick people, 16 hours a day. Wow, wow, wow. May God continue to bless you and, multiply more health and blessings to you. I apply FOL on my body, take my full dropper and FOL and Divine together. Next day, my body feels fine. Yeah, I know. I've actually went through a move. I was moving one of our homes. And I was very, very, strenuous. I was working with the whole moving team. And my feet were really, really tired. I actually took some Sterling. For those of you that are not using Sterling, Sterling is like literally a godsend product. I took Sterling and FOL, even though there is FOL in the Sterling product. I literally massaged it into my feet and made a massive, massive, massive difference into my my body and my immune system. So highly, highly, highly recommend it. Herrick Lim writes, I take FOL daily every 2-3 hours, each time 10 drops, Divine daily, 2 to 4 capsules daily. And if my body needs more, yeah, it's absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so I have some goodies I want to share. Mavis, my lovely, it was your birth. Actually, you know what? Since Mavis, I just saw your message. Sterling is very good for the skin. So talking about Sterling, first of all, happy belated to Mavis. We all have a special squishy spot for Mavis. I'm going to give you hearts, hearts, hearts. She is our beloved Mavis. She is one of our, what I'm going to call senior advisors. She is phenomenal. I think she officially hit 85 now. Am I correct, Mavis? Is that like now the official age for you? She's got more energy than a 20-year-old. I've traveled with this woman. She is phenomenal. She's a recruiter. She's got a giving heart. She just celebrated her birthday. And she also just won Opulence Care Ambassador. And I want to just acknowledge that for a minute. As you know, we do a lot of philanthropy work in Opulence. And for those of you that don't know, for every dollar that anybody donates, whether it's $1 you donate, whether it's $10 you donate, whether it's $1,000 that you donate, our CEO and I match it dollar for dollar. Mavis is not only on her Smart Buy every single month, but Mavis is on her Smart Buy for philanthropy work through Opulence Care. And I want to just acknowledge you, and I want to say how much I love you. And I wish I was there the day that I actually was supposed to present your jacket to you. I was just unfortunately not able to leave the construction site. I had trade working all night. We worked till midnight that night, and I was not able to come and present you with your jacket. But I know who better than our founder and CEO to come and bless you and to give you your Opulence Care Ambassador jacket. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mavis is the first ambassador for her philanthropy work, for being one of the biggest donators, for being a consistent donor in everything that we do. And actually, I'm going to be releasing the video of 2 projects we just completed. One of them was a special one that we do every single month. Many charitable organizations from philanthropy standpoint. Opulence takes care of, I think now we have about 400 children that we take care of. So we have multiple orphanages that we feed. We have multiple orphanages that we bless. We have multiple orphanages we build bathrooms for, we've built gardens for. Well, we've made many of these orphanages self-sufficient, where they're growing their own produce, they're growing their own tomatoes, their own vegetables, or cooking their own meals. So we are blessing them with a lot of grains like oats, rice, that they're able to cook. And every donation that you make goes directly to the direct cause of it. Now, most of the time, not everybody donates on a regular basis. Without asking, Mavis donates every single month. And so, Mavis, we appreciate you. We love you. I also just recently did a new project where we just fed 2 villages for Eid. And these are very, very remote places. They don't have running water. The only water access they have is that water is brought in on trucks. So not like us where we can bathe every day. I mean, the things that we take for granted every single day. They don't have drinking water. They got to get all the waters boiled on, open fires. These are very, very remote areas. And we just blessed them for Eid, and we just gave them a lot of amazing food and rice and meat. Once a year they get meat, and they had it this season. They had their feast. So it's all the things that we do at Opulence that maybe we should talk more about, but we don't talk about enough. And I just wanted to acknowledge our biggest donator, which is Mavis. Thank you for everything that you do. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for being an Opulence Care Ambassador. And that is going to be a new program that I'm going to be running for all of our donations. Once they hit a certain target, you're going to be awarded with a jacket as a part of our Opulence Care program. And the Opulence Care program will be eventually a committee based on the donations that we receive. The donators will also be a part of our choosing committee of where we donate and how much we donate. We don't donate to a single person, just so you know. We only do large organizations that are funded, that we can keep track of everything, of course. So we don't do individual payments to individual people. These are all large scale programs. And like I said, originally we started with about 60 children. Actually, it was less than that. It was like 20 children. Then we went to about 30. Then we went to 60. We have about 20 HIV children that we take care of all their medications, all their medical, all their care, all their special medicine that they need to take daily. So your business does a lot more than just create and develop phenomenal products and phenomenal showrooms. We definitely give back, and we need to do a better job of sharing that. I know that once the showroom is open, once everything is launched, that is something that I'm going to be incorporating into our presentation. Okay, so that being said, and now I want to share with all of you some really, really cool things that we are launching. So let me put my video up. Put your volume up.
If you love shopping, you are going to love this. Get rewards every time that you do. Introducing our VIP loyalty program, where every purchase earns you points, perks, and exclusive access. Starting off at the bronze level, you can shop your way all the way up to the exclusive black, 6 levels: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and of course the ultra luxury, the black level. Each level brings bigger perks, better rewards, and more recognition. So what's in it for you? Points with every purchase, retail birthday gift, exclusive annual gifts, referral rewards of up to 10%, and of course, exclusive access to our VIP events. The vault, of course, unlocks at the gold level and higher. So go and register now. Start your journey to the top. Your rewards are waiting for you.
All right. So first of all, that is your new VIP program video. That is going to be available to all of you starting today. So our VIP program, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It is amazing. It is great. It is ready for all of you to go out there and to rock and roll, make some retail money, have your amazing shopping. I've done the video for you. All you got to do is go share, share, share. And of course, all of the points, all of the rewards, all the really cool things are going to be incorporated into, of course, the development and the sharing of the program. So these amazing videos are made for all of you to be super inviting, super easy, super, duplicatable, so that even a brand new person that comes in is able to easily share it. So let me just continue sharing all of our really, really cool things. So I want to share with all of you that, by the way, this program is going to expand. This program is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I want to really explain to all of you why it is so important for all of you to have VIP customers. You see, in every business, you need two types of customers. You need customers that are your VIPs, and you need customers that are going to be your business partners. Convert them into business partners. So some will buy retail from you. And what we want to do is we want to make it easy for you to go out there and to find new customers. So it's literally luxury without limits. So you get an opportunity to gift your customers birthday gifts, premier access of up to 7 days. And what that really means is that you're going to get first access, and your guests are going to get first access to things previous to everybody else. So for example, let's say I'm going to launch collagen. For those customers that hit those levels, they're going to get access to early bird collagen as opposed to other people. What's going to also happen is that I'm going to be inviting people to VIP events to try product based on their purchases. There's going to be extra vaults gifts. So what that means is they're going to unlock gifts. These may be chocolats basically made in FERI, or it could be like charcuterie boards, or it could be tea set gifts, or it could be a specialty jewelry or a watch, or. It's all these really, really cool things. And you also have access to a referral program. So what if every purchase that you did not only made you retail profits, but brought you closer to something more? Imagine being able to offer that to your customers. And remember, our CEO has been saying this forever and ever and ever. All you got to do is do cost transition. People are buying shampoos and conditioners. People are buying lotions. They're buying skincare. They're buying supplements. They're buying jewelry. They're buying bags. Why not buy them from you? Why not become your VIP? And every time that they spend, you turn every order into something extraordinary with an experience that you're going to give them with that white glove service. With our brand new showroom that we're going to be launching, with the beautiful Opulence birthday gifts and special events and red carpets and fashion shows that we're going to be doing quarterly, with photo shoots that we're going to be doing, with product tasting that we're going to be doing with new flavors, with that ultimate experience with the jewelry and new, of course, products, masks, makeup, perfumes, oils, candles, all the amazing things that are on their way from Opulence. What you want to do is you want to bring your customers to become your shopper at your mall. Remember, you offer a full state-of-the-art service when it comes to all of the products that someone needs, fashion, health, beauty, personal care, all under that amazing, excuse me, retail sector. And now we built that VIP loyalty program for all of you for them to be able to achieve that success. So, ready? The new VIP loyalty program is luxury without limits, so you can enjoy that VIP experience. You can unlock exclusive benefits and rewards based on your annual spending. So the more they spend, guess what's going to happen? Look at that little star right there. It's going to tell them how many VIP points for every purchase that they are going to experience. And you can earn VIP points to advance through 6 prestige tier levels. Yes. Enjoy increasing perks, privileges, and of course, unique experiences. I've already covered all these, but really everybody gets a birthday gift. Some of these birthday gifts eventually will also be only available when you are your birthday annually, by the way. You get this annually. So you're able to go, your VIPs are able to do that. We also have the cool referral program. I've already talked about the Premier Access where you get a chance to take advantage of some exclusive offers prior to everybody. Vault gifts will be incredible because these are going to be some really high tiered items. For collagen, maybe you're going to get like a specialty shaker or like a travel mug or all these really cool gifts that we're coming up with. And of course, our VIP events. So fashion shows will become that ultimate experience, being first row. For example, this weekend, there is an amazing luxury fashion show that's happening. I actually have front row tickets because I'm a VIP shopper at this boutique. And through the boutique, they've actually put me front row and center. Most people would be dying to go to this event. I'm hoping that I'm able to go and I can go and have my amazing experience. Now, if you're wondering what the different levels are, it's as simple as a customer spending $10 with you that activates from $0 at a bronze level and up to $249. So they could be buying a couple of bottles of whatever it is that you want. They could be buying shampoo, conditioner, they could be buying FOL, they could be buying Sterling, your skincare regimen, and automatically they are able to earn their exclusive birthday gift. Of course, if they even refer someone, that referral program gives them 2% back in shopping credits. Yes, that's amazing, right? So now they're getting an additional 2% discount, which is like a win-win, which by the way, brands like Sephora or Shoppers or Air Miles, all these really big ones, ours is already way above them and already a lot more aggressive when it comes to the points. Then the next tier unlocks at a silver level, $250 to $449. And then of course at the gold level of $450 to $999. Not only you have the exclusive gifts, but here you now unlock $25 reward gift card. Yes, I love that. And of course, your Premier Access becomes 3 days in advance to the general public. And of course, now you activate the Vault gifts. And these Vault gifts for gold levels are different than black level members, of course. Every level has its own signature gifts. And trust me, you're going to love these gifts. And the referral program went from 2% at bronze to 4% at silver. And now you're at 6% at gold in shopping back, which is phenomenal. Now, there's also the platinum level. That's when you seriously have yourself a serious VIP shopper at a platinum level. They're spending about $1,000 to $24.99 a year from you. Not only do they have their, exclusive birthday gift, not only do they have a $75 reward gift card, which is pretty cool. That's like giving back some free product to your VIP customer. Premier Access is now gone up to 7 days in advance. So 7 days prior to the gold level, prior to the general public, they have full access and exclusivity when it comes to new things. And of course, that's why we call it Premier. The Vault gift, of course, they have 8% referral program. How cool is that? And here is where they activate the VIP events where they will be front row center. But let's go take it up another level where you go to diamond level. And these are getting into the pretty big spending, $2,500 to $4,999. They got their exclusive birthday gifts. They got their reward card at $100 now. And premier access 7 days in advance. They got their Vault gift. They got their referral program at 10% and VIP events, of course. Last but not least, a black level, baby. You got your black card, 5,000 plus. They got exclusive birthday gifts. Reward card just jumped to $500 shopping spree. Premier access 7 days in advance. Their Vault gift is at a different level. Referral program, 10%. VIP event, it's like front personal. And you get a 2-night stay in Toronto at an exclusive 5-star hotel with spending is over $10,000 will be the VIP points. So this incredible program is really meant to treat you like royalty and loyalty. The more loyalty we have, the more royalty you shall feel. Is that great or great? And of course, let's talk about this. When you achieve black status, you can indulge in a luxurious 2-night stay in Toronto. You're going to get a private tour of the FERI Gallery with special treats, hors d'oeuvres, and mocktails, exclusive VIP shopping experience, which is what I call my white glove service. And you explore the heart of FERI Fashion House. So now you can shop with Opulence, enjoy your rewards. Guess what? Because you deserve more. And of course, here is the very important part I need everybody to pay attention to. Every milestone matters, and your birthday is no exception. We want to treat you on every single birthday. We don't need to know your year, but your month and day are super important. Pay attention here. It cannot be edited after your submission. Do not lie. This has to be accurate, because if you forget the fake birthday you put in, we cannot change it. If we require IT to change it, there is a fee of $200 to change it. So as opposed to making a mistake or putting a fake birthday, please put your actual birthday so that we do not have this challenge, because birthdays cannot be edited after submissions. And God forbid somebody does make a mistake, guess what? You're going to have to pay a fee to change it. I'm telling you up front, because it is not programmed in our hard drives to reprogram it, to edit it. So it's almost like your join day. We can never change it. So make sure when you enter your birthday, your month and date, everybody should know your month and day, do not make a mistake. And enter your birthday on your shopopulence.com profile to receive an exclusive birthday gift from us. And of course, this will be redeemable starting May the 1st. Yes, so we're launching this program May the 1st. We've been talking about it. We're super duper excited. And of course, as of May the 1st, starting off even with the bronze level, you're going to get that. Now, look at that cool dashboard, by the way. Look at that really, really cool dashboard. We've worked so hard to make it beautiful. Every level that you go up to, it's going to slide that way. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So you want to make sure that you are following that realm of it as well. All right, so that is that. I hope you guys are as excited as I am with this incredible Opulence program. Is it great? Let me read your comments. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, wow. I love complete evolution. Yes, it is an absolute evolution. You said it bang on. You know, we are going to great heights. Now, I want to share something that I shared with our CEO's call last Tuesday. If you missed the call that our CEO and I did last week, we talked about, unfortunately, the evolution of change makes a lot of companies plummet. It makes a lot of companies go bankrupt. It makes a lot of companies slow down. And at Opulence, we are always ahead of the game on how we are going to grow, and how we are going to service our customers, and how we are going to become stronger as a community, and how we are going to build a stronger future with each and every single one of you. So if you're brand new and you're looking at this new VIP program, we've always had a VIP program, but we've had to evolve it, and we've had to change it, and we've had to revamp it because our product lines are evolving, our brand is evolving, our showroom is evolving, you know, the designs are changing. Everything is about evolution. If you become stagnant, you die. The moment, it's like swimming in a huge ocean, yeah? I want you to imagine this. If you're in a huge ocean and the moment that you stop swimming, what happens to you? You sink. If you're not treading water, even if I get tired, you got to just tread water a little bit, right? You got to paddle your feet a little bit. You got to constantly move. 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 I am constantly moving. I am constantly moving and shaking and trying to make things better every single day. Why? Because evolution. And this VIP program is the perfect evolution of what we are bringing to the spectrum of all of our partners like you, because we want to make it easier for you as customers to become a better version. We want to make sure your customers are staying loyal to you. We want to make sure that when your customers are asking you, I would love a discount, guess what? Now you can say, hey, if you spend more, I can give you a $100 gift card. You spend more, I got a $500 gift card. And how do they do that? By simply spending on their own website. So remember what I just shared with all of you. A lot of times customers ask for discounts, yeah? So when your customers are asking for discounts, look at these reward gift cards that they're receiving. When they spend $450 plus, by the way, that could be one bag, that could be one pair of shoes. They already received $25 towards their spending. If they go over $1,000, they're already got $75 free product. That could be so many different things. That could be a bracelet. That could be a necklace. That could be a bottle of FOL. That could be 100 different things that they can buy on our website. Diamond level is when they're getting serious. And when you got customers at the diamond level, by the way, these are really like the basics. Eventually, we're going to do black. We're going to do double black. We're going to do triple black because there's going to be a lot of customers that will evolve and grow. And this program will evolve and grow. But I want all of you to just master this part of it. Understand that the more loyalty you have in customers, the more that they receive, the more that you receive. And remember, if someone is spending $1,000 with you, how much retail profit is that? If someone is spending $2,500 with you, how much retail profit is that? If someone is spending $5,000 with you, how much retail profit? And that is only one revenue stream that we have. So we are trying to teach you to become entrepreneurial. We're trying to teach you how to use our incredible VIP program for you to become better, bigger, stronger, and of course, have and put more retail profit in your pocket. With that being said, Rebecca, I know everybody is on fire. They see money, 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 and they're seeing that excitement growing. And those are the amazing announcements that I wanted to share with everybody tonight. First was a little bit about rejuvenating your youth with Divine and, of course, FOL. And then, of course, having this incredible VIP program. The VIP program is available for all of you in your back office and as well for your new VIP customers. The full-fledged program is going to be absolutely incredible, and we're slowly starting to roll it out with you. We've been talking about it. That video is live. It is ready, so you can go ahead and use it. So back to you, Rebecca, darling.
I just have to say the biggest takeaway tonight that came out of your mouth was luxury without limits. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, I was excited to see you come on in the attire you're wearing tonight, because how did I know? I picked the champagne background to match you.
I love it. I know, and I love your background. It looks absolutely fabulous. You know, I love the professionalism of where everybody is going. We are truly rebranding in a massive way, in a very positive way, in a very powerful way. We're going into a very big retail sector. We're going into a big way of actually not a big retail sector in every way. You know, whether you're recruiting, whether you are building a VIP base, whether you're doing trade shows or home parties. Honestly, the evolution of this industry, you know, we started as a network marketing MLM company. And then we changed. We went into e-com. When COVID happened, we literally went into an e-commerce. And then from e-commerce, we've now gone into this luxury fashion house. And it's truly, you know, like you said, Rebecca, it's luxury without limits. Like you have ultimately, I got to tell you guys something really cool. I'm going to close with this and I'll pass it over to you. One of our staff at the office said to me today, Sanaz, because I'm working out of the warehouse during the construction. She says, Sanaz, I appreciate our product so much more just listening to you fighting with everybody all day long. And then I said, what do you mean? I said, I don't fight with everybody. And she says, oh no, you freaking go to bat for everybody. And she goes, I see. I have a little treat for you guys next week about collagen. I just made a massive decision on the collagen. We already have paid for it. My price just went up, but we added a new raw material. That's not an active ingredient. It's actually a carrier, but for the diabetics, it will make a massive difference. And it's going to be, it's almost like the decision I had to make with FOL, whether we wanted to put flavor and then the diabetics couldn't take it anymore, to now basically with the decision I just made for collagen to increase my cost, which Ramin's going to kill me, but you know, it'll be better for the diabetics. But it's going to be so powerful, all of you, from marketing perspective. So that's what she was listening to me. And she's like, my mom has diabetes and I appreciate you so much. Now my mom can take collagen. So it's always about becoming better and better and better. I'm working on us becoming better. You work on you guys becoming better. Rebecca, over to you to close the call, honey.
Amazing. That's so exciting. You know, I think we all know that you are our biggest advocate on the planet, but it's nice to hear those examples. You know, a lot of people are pre-diabetic and don't even know it. So
Yeah.
honestly, you're not just making a decision for one group, you're actually making it for a lot of people who are pre-diabetic, who have insulin resistance, and maybe know it or don't know it, right? So yeah, just incredible, incredible. So we did have a question from Ronan back a little ways back. Oh yeah, so he asked, you were going through the gift card, the VIP program, and he asked if it's the same for partners. I believe it's a bit different, the partner program, correct?
It is. The VIP program is meant for your guests. So this is really for us to master, to bring the VIP into Spectrum. Yes. For the partners, it's going to be different. For the partners, it's going to evolve. I actually originally launched the partners one, and then I brought out the VIPs. I had to build the VIPs based on what they spend for all of you, because for all of you, you also get retail profit. But based on your spending, it's very different. And yours will include a lot more luxury trips, getaways, all that kind of cool stuff that we have in the March Madness that you're going to share.
Amazing, amazing. So I don't see any questions in the Q&A. Last call for questions, because I've been trying to keep up and watch the chat, but mostly the chat is the excitement blowing up at what, again, you're just hitting it out of the park, giving us something amazing, more and more and more amazing tools to work with, which is incredible. I will say I came across a video yesterday, totally by accident. Some woman she used to buy a lot of luxury brands. She kind of was bashing it. And I sat there and I was listening to her just to get a perspective. And what I found really incredible was, you know, you've done so much training over the years with us, giving us so much insider info and detail to help us understand the real value of our product. So you're not just saying, oh, we manufacture it here, or we use a special type of this here. I mean, I remember with the Vibe collection talking about German threading and the details in that, and the hardware and the types of stones and the handbags and the vegetable leather and the quality and the levels and the hand stitching and, you know, like on and on and on and on. And I thought, yeah, you know, of course, luxury products. I remember you actually buying, I think, a pair of LV flip-flops or something in Las Vegas and telling us like you had them on 5 minutes and they fell apart.
Yep.
And that's not our product. So yes, we're gonna pay more for the FERI brand. It's a luxury item, but people are actually getting the luxury and the detail and the craftsmanship and the durability. My monogram loafers are 6 years old and I'm still wearing them and they still look good. You know, and I wear those are a daily work shoe for me in the summer, not in the winter.
Well, here's the thing. You got to wear shoes. And I think fashion is, here's what I will share with all of you. Fashion is not meant for you to buy one pair of shoes, by the way, and then wear them over and over and over. Fashion is meant for you to style. Fashion is meant like what Jack shares. You know, I'm wearing this blazer today, so I kind of gave it a little bit of a. I did a little bit of a Western look today with my tie, which I love this Western print I put into this piece. So it's got this this is going to be released. It's not released yet, by the way. I'm just kind of wearing it and teasing you. So you can have this kind of Western look, or you can do this little cute bow, and it's all about wearing all different colors. You know, if you got like a beige outfit, then you kind of wear it and you style it, and you wear beige loafers. If you're wearing a black outfit, you got the beige. You got black loafers, you got red loafers, you got heels. I mean, styling is so important, Rebecca. But like you said, I think the quality of the raw materials really do make a difference in everything that we do. And I think this is one of the things that I pride myself in our company, what Opulence stands for. And, you know, our CEO has always said, you know, the motto that he's done, which I absolutely adore, and this is one of the reasons that I took on this challenge, was simple. If it exists, make it better. If it doesn't exist, create it, right? And for those of you who've never met our CEO, he is a man of great vision when it comes to that, where he always wants to create the best of the best of the best. And my job is really difficult. If it doesn't exist, create it. So guess what I got to do? I got to do a hell of a lot of research to do that. So back to you, darling.
Well, we love you for that. We appreciate you so much. Working in the commercial property management industry, I have an inkling of what you're going through and the enormity of what you're working towards to present with us. But I want to thank you all for your time. SVP, thank you for pouring into us like you do. We're really, really so grateful to have you here with us.
Thank you so much, darling. Great hosting as always. Always a pleasure to have you. And I know you're going to have a lot of fun with our CEO tomorrow.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Take care and to the billion.
To the billion.